Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 55 of Telione Season 2. In our last episode, we had just come back after the combat with the Hydra, but things were still in a tense situation with Elanora being knocked down by some invisible creature. A shadow walker of some kind, teleporting through shadows and everything like that, until they got dispelled and showed that they were just a weak person with a bow. They were chased down a hallway. There was a rat. The rat bought, I can't say bought because that's not the previous of bite. The rat bit, there's the word, but it didn't flow right. The rat bit George. George got a disease, probably. You all tried to leave the cave that the Hydra was staying in, collapsed it using a very high level spell, ran away from this cave where there seemed to have been some kind of Order of Odium influence within, did not cover your tracks or move stealthily, and got attacked in the middle of the night. So, a lot of combat, not much story progression, but where we begin is after a long rest. After this encounter where 5 Order of Odium grunts seem to have attacked the party in the middle of the night. So we're on our first day, heading back to the capital of Carleone. If you want to do anything, you absolutely can, or we can get right into the travel rolls.
No, we woke up to Elanora having a seizure.
Oh, yes, I completely forgot about that.
I was just gonna
I
say,
was like,
no,
ah.
something did happen.
I was like, I don't want
just
to.
gonna let it slide.
No, that's
None
not
of
fair
that.
to the viewers.
And to
I
you.
did forget about that. I did, in fact,
Or
forget
the
about
viewers.
what happened there.
They'd be screaming at their screen. All 2 of them.
Yeah.
At
So,
this point, are we just like burnt out of Eleanor having seizures? Did we just walk in and be like, ah?
you just look into her
good.
tent, her foot's just going. She'll be fine.
It's another Monday, I guess.
Oh, what is the day?
But no,
I'll
in
get
all
loud.
seriousness, no, I would like to go check on her.
No, for sure. Obviously, we're
Because
gonna go
this is
check on
this
her.
is new to me.
Yeah, me too. It's I wouldn't know what the hell's
You
going on.
are so loud now. What happened?
Okay, my bad. Is that better?
Yeah, I
Mic
finally
away.
got to lower you not off of 200%.
Thank you. Okay, cool.
Oh no.
But yeah, looking into Eleanor's tent, there's a very obvious medical concern happening.
I brush over.
Fireball.
Yeah. I'll just put her out of her misery.
Back demons.
Can I just do like a medicine check to
Sure.
like see if they need like anything is necessarily causing this or like, try to find a source?
Yeah, you can give me a medicine check.
Never mind. You got
8.
Very high roll to start the
Can I-
night.
can I
Well,
go
it was
back?
actually see the funny part was it was actually a 9. But I
Yeah,
have a -1.
yeah, it was.
Go.
Alright, period. So,
Period.
first roll of the night. Alright, that is a 21.
That's on the forward actually.
21. Kai, I believe you've seen this kind of happen before.
Yes.
It most likely means she had some kind of dream or nightmare in the middle of the night, and for whatever reason they seem to be out of control, where it's nothing like a lucid dream where you can have control over what happens. It seems very forced, and it's almost like you know how a dog will like run in its sleep.
Yeah.
It's more of that than like a seizure.
Okay.
It's
Is
the
she
body
current-
trying to do something, but can't.
Okay. Is there any? I gotta look at my spells. Is
Disintegrate.
there any?
Can I splash water on her face?
Sure.
See what happens.
She's drowning.
Yeah. I was gonna say shit, we're waterboarding her. Fuck.
Yep, you'll be fine.
Is this a magical thing or a? What it?
You can't tell.
I can't tell.
As water gets splashed in her face, Elanora, you do wake up. You are wet. You can't tell if it's from. You can't tell if it's from sweating because of the dream you just had, or if you just got water thrown on you.
Fair, I woke up one time and was literally throwing up water from drowning in my dream, so...
It did happen. I did write that, didn't I?
Yes, yes you did.
Are you okay, Elanora?
Yeah, I'm fine, what do you mean?
Also, I just thought of something. Giltish, what do you look like right now? Because where we left.
Yeah, I have no eyes currently at the moment.
He's a human now.
I might realize that and quickly throw up minor illusion to put them right back since Elanora just woke up.
No.
You were having a seizure.
What?
Yeah, does that happen often?
Put it down. Take it down.
I didn't cause the seizure. I can't take it back.
No. You
Oh,
didn't have eyes.
Oh, yeah. I dropped my illusion. This is
Is this the illusion or is the other one the illusion?
no. This is real. The eyes are an illusion.
I'll just sit up. I'm like, wait, you're praying mantis.
Wait a
Does
second.
that function as your eyes?
Yes.
So you yourself are blind?
Yes.
That's.
I have no eyes.
Only on Fridays.
I mean,
The
it's
picture-
unfortunate that you don't have eyes, but the fact that you can see through your praying mantis is so cool.
There's my familiar. Her name is Dara.
Darla.
Dara.
Dara.
Yeah, not. I almost said Dora, not Dora.
She likes to explore.
She grows around. I've seen many things I wish I didn't.
Oh boy.
Elanora, now that we've talked about this isn't the first time I've seen you like this, so I can probably take a guess. Maybe you probably had a bad dream. So, what was it this time?
So George backstory. I don't know if Enos ever mentioned it in his letters, but sometimes I'll have vision-like dreams. And with this whole curse thing that's been going on, a certain not-so-great person has infiltrated that. And so now anytime I have a vision or go to the vision place, she's there. And I can't get her out. So, no, Kai already knew that, I think, but
Oh, we've talked about this before.
but she's and like the kind of like goofy trying to like play it off kind of falters for just a second, and like you see the like almost fear in her eyes for just a split second, and then just try to like play it off of like it's fine. I mean, it's just she's really annoying because when she's in there I can't actually have visions anymore, or the ones I do have are really scary or like distorted. But
I think
So-
you're shortchanging it a little bit, but George, the name that we said not to say,
Oh.
that's kind of what's taking the charge on this curse situation that Eleanor's in. So when we say don't say the name, don't say the name. And if you ever say the name, you'll know what name we're talking about. One out of many. So you have a 1 in 3 chance. Out of the names, there's 3 names not to say. If you stumble across it, those are your odds.
Yes, I read in book one time. You just can't say Voldemort.
Oh.
Just
Wow.
kidding. I can't read.
I
I
forgot.
literally had a heart attack thinking she was gonna say it.
I forgot you were here.
Yes,
Okay.
since I got
George,
the dragon head, I am very happy.
No, yes.
George is half paying attention, half trying to stick a finger through Giltish's eye hole, very sneakily.
It's so gross.
It's not even like you can't like stick your finger through it.
Is it like a
Empty
hole,
socket.
or is it like a
It's
your
like-
closed, like your closed eyes?
So like yeah, so like imagine like you close your eyes and it's like a little bit indented, like the eyeballs are gone and the skin has healed over where they were.
Like, have you
Interesting.
ever watched
Oh,
Halloween Town?
I know what you're saying.
Oh,
It's like the
Yeah.
cab driver from Halloween Town.
Yeah.
His eyes
Yeah.
are just like
Yes.
hollow.
Okay.
yeah.
Up Benny. Good man.
Still just kind of like half paying attention to what they're saying. I'm more interested in Giltish right now.
So it's just the seizures normally, is that like an every night thing or
I mean,
Right.
I don't know that I'm having them until after I wake up, because normally Kai or Enos find me and wake me up. Or I can usually figure out what's happened, like the time in your tent when I woke up choking on water. That was a weird time.
that was actually a lot. Still haven't fully recovered from that one. But maybe in the future we can maybe put like a bell like on an ankle or something, so when you start seizuring we can hear it in case we're not around.
And alarm
know.
any
I don't-
possible creatures that is around? That doesn't seem like the best idea. We've already been
don't
attacked
know.
once in the night.
What?
What?
Huh?
We've already been attacked once during the night. Why would we want to put a bell that would make lots of sound and attract creatures?
I mean, I understand that, but also in case we're not around or like we're all asleep and this happens
I mean-
again, we should.
It's not like it's anything that's gonna hurt me. I mean, it's the biggest thing is just making sure that I don't, hit my head or on anything or fall if I'm in a real bed, even though we've not slept in real beds in
So
several weeks.
that is true, but it does, however, sound like this could actually be a problem. So we should probably try to find a solution, but I don't think it's going to be anywhere out here in the jungle.
I have a solution.
Yes.
I take her behind the tree and take her out.
I don't think we should do that, Sartine.
That's
We used to do that to weak dogs in camp.
Oh no.
You could
Oh.
just tie her up at night.
I'm just saying, one gone.
Back of the head.
I think Enos would be upset if you did that while he was gone.
Damn.
Well, I don't know if you're talking to me or Sartine, but
Perhaps.
Oh
Perhaps we should just get
no,
going.
that was not in game. That
Perhaps we should just continue on with our day and pack up. Kai, weren't you making breakfast?
Yeah, I made these good coals, and I just think it's so rude that no one is gonna eat them with me.
Oh,
I
I'll
will take one.
I'll take
actually, I'll make some food for you.
I mean, I'm cool with this coal, but
Is-
no,
is
you really
this-
should try it though, George. I mean, I did heal you, so I think it should be.
I healed you. Put this rock
I did,
in your mouth.
I did save your life, so I think it
As
would
much
only be fair.
As I
You
appreciate
be a
that.
part of my culture and eat this rock.
Oh God.
I don't know, or maybe
At least
it'll
a
help
piece.
you
At
take
least
a
this
piece.
charcoal.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah. I can't quite hear you. You're too quiet for me.
Could we talk for a few minutes
Of course.
while they fix breakfast?
Of course. I have a hot coal in my hand.
I very reluctantly
Yes. What do you
eat
want to talk
the
about?
coal.
Are you actually going to try to eat that?
Um,
DM, are they
Yes.
within ears? Are they within eyesight?
Probably.
you see the Dara kind of like head kind of twisting back and forth, looking at Elanora and that Kai, and then it's like, yeah, I'm gonna at least try it. Maybe it's something new. I don't know.
You just see me preparing lay on hands.
Eleanor, don't be scared. I literally am watching you. He's gonna be fine.
I don't feel comfortable with him eating hot coals.
Oh, you didn't say anything about me eating a hot coal?
Fuck you, George.
George, I don't like you.
Fair.
But I say that and I'm smiling a little bit.
No. No, that's really fun.
How much
Okay.
psychic damage does he take?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Didn't know I was a bard, did you? With vicious mockery.
You feel it in your kidney, George.
Ow!
I take about half, like I show like half of the charcoal. I don't know how big the piece is, but whatever it is.
Kai's eating a big one, just a.
Yeah, I'm like tea. How does it taste, DM?
How does it taste, Brian? I don't give a fuck.
How seasoned
Ryan
is it?
likes eating rocks and stuff along with like regular human food. It tastes very rich. Well, to Kai at least, it tastes like it tastes very rich and earthy.
Your mouth is
I'm kinda
very
like-
dry.
Yeah, I'm kind of like what a dog does when it eats like peanut butter, like. Yeah, like tongue, like. It's good.
Did you take any fire damage from it?
No.
It's so good.
See, I'm glad you guys all enjoy it. Now we're all ready to go. All right.
I like sit down just for a second.
I'll wait for George's breakfast. I typically don't do well with coal on my stomach.
You're missing
Just-
out.
Just literally, it's okay. We'll find you the right.
Uh,
Maybe you need a geode. Maybe I heard that they're good too.
We can find a specific type of coal that resides in a specific type of sand or clay. Because the clay might help.
Okay. Well, I'll look out for it then. Ugh, you humans. Ugh. And then I just started making my way in the direction of.
I felt like a slur.
Carleo.
See me mutter under my breath.
Yeah.
The dragon and the giant look at each other. What's that supposed to mean?
I am gonna take this time to make some of my special treats with
Mhm.
my feet.
Chef
I'll
feet.
make some. Yeah, I'll make some small. Like I don't really have a lot of stuff here, or like no oven or anything, so I'll just make like some rice balls or something.
That's me. I'm the.
Fair. But I'll make some rice balls. I'll make sure to put coals in one of them, specifically for Kai.
For Eleanor, oh shit.
Like coal shards inside the rice ball. And I'll mark it. But yeah.
Great. I can't believe we spent 20 minutes on that. Day one. Who wants to roll
Wait,
first?
I never got to talk to Kiltesh.
Oh, you guys want to play the game? Eat your. Yeah, I say, eat your chicken breast, or whatever the fuck that is. Yes, no.
I know you mentioned like the Shadowfell before, but what exactly do you know about Shadowfell and the
Oh.
things that reside in it?
Unfortunately, I have given this answer to a lot of things, but I don't remember anything currently. I know that I was in the library current where I awoke, and then all of a sudden I woke up back in the library, but everything was, pardon my language, but gone to shit.
So you don't remember anything before you woke up in the library?
Actually, I had a good vision last night, with a little bit of a memory beforehand, but it was way before I was in Carleone, was that?
Yeah.
Make sure it's the right town that I was found in.
I'm hitting
Yeah.
all the wrong buttons
Okay,
You
here.
muted yourself.
Yeah, I know. I hit so many different buttons. It is the capital.
But I was traveling with a companion known as Vienna, and her brother. No, it's terrific. We were in a caravan, and we were traveling through the desert, and I was traveling with them just because they were somebody I was actually able to survive with, in a sense. And we were attacked by highwaymen, and but up until that moment, I had no memory of ever killing somebody. But I think the events of yesterday might have jogged my memory a bit.
So you don't know what your connection to Shadowfell might be. You just know that there is
I do,
some
yes.
connection to it.
I know it exists, yes. And I have this rod, which we checked out probably about 5 episodes ago, but that was about over 3 months ago. So I also have this. Don't quite remember what it does. So, this is how I know I was
So-
there.
Do you know if there's a way to get to Shadowfell?
I would believe so.
Give me an Arcana check, Giltesh.
Oh. Let's see. Let's check. Arcana. Ooh, 24.
You know that higher level wizards have access to the spell Plane Shift, and that's theoretically one of the easier ways to travel from plane to plane. But the aspect of that spell, you need a an object or metal from said location.
Gotcha. I currently have no access to it, but I know there are high-level arcane users who could potentially do it. And if this rod is from there, then we could, in theory, get to it. I don't know how I did it the first time.
So you don't remember if you're originally from this plane or not?
No, my earliest memory is traveling with that caravan at the moment. I don't know. It's difficult.
I don't know. I keep feeling this ping of Fey magic, but there's something pointing me to Shadowfell holding answers for all of this. And the lady who shan't be named, I think that may be...
Oh, I'm not there. Fuck.
the other V1. I think that might be where her soul or a remnant of her soul is trapped. And I don't know if that might be the only way for me to get rid of her. But there's so many unanswered questions, and I still don't know the Fae aspect of it completely. So...
Well, maybe once we get back and meet up with Enos and get everybody into Carleone, maybe we could seek out somebody who could get us there and try to find those answers you're looking for.
I hope so.
I do as well. Are you sure you don't want any of this?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. I kind of like put it on the ground and like my hand hurts.
A little numb for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
after that, I'll just eat whatever George prepared and help start packing up the tents and whatnot.
Okay. Who wants to roll the first day's journey?
Is it a survival check?
Nope, it's just a d20 roll.
Wait, but I wanted to do something.
I'll roll the first one. Sure.
Okay, go for it.
Gosh.
Just a flat d20.
An 18.
Ooh.
Well. Roll me a d6.
Let's
boy.
go. 6.
4.
Fuck.
Okay. Roll
Four
me
white
another
dragons.
d20.
Oh god.
10.
Okay. You leave your camp after George has made a lovely breakfast for everyone. Everyone's had their little side conversations. The day continues on relatively calmly. And for the next 12 hours, nothing seems to happen. It's just a normal day. The last
see.
d20 was to make you roll an extra dice.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn.
So
Wait.
you travel
Your
throughout the
tactics,
entire...
huh?
Yes, I am. I'm trying to see how deep I can go into your membranes. Yeah, it's just a long day of traveling. Nothing really out of the ordinary seems to happen. The weather is relatively clear, maybe a little bit of clouds here and there, but the large canopy covers most of the jungle anyway. You all set up camp, take a rest. If you want to do anything, you can, or we can roll into day 2.
Ooh. I don't have anything.
At the moment, I don't think I have anything too. So, let's keep it moving, I guess.
Okay. Valentine, roll
Oh,
a
no.
d20 for me.
All right. Oh God, a 3.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Roll a d4 for me. Actually, no, roll a
Oh,
d6 for me.
Oh,
A
damn.
D6.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a d6.
D6. 3.
Ooh, double 3s.
3 white dragons. No.
Okay, well, now I need to roll another d6 because you guessed it.
Yeah.
As you guys are traveling on this day, after a relatively nice day, while you guys were sleeping, there seemed to have been at least some kind of downpour. Really didn't bother you guys as you were resting. But the next day is rather uncomfortable. Not really for Kai. Maybe a little bit for Kai. This is the type of heat that might actually get to you. Because it is extremely humid today. The humidity is extra high. It just feels the air is really moist and hot all at the same time. And you guys just continue to travel on for the day. Who wants to lead this day? Because I forgot to ask that yesterday.
I like roll up my sleeves a little bit, just while we're traveling. But do you want to roll it, Catherine?
I can lead that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Oh.
Or
Not a
survival, I
D20.
guess. Or survival.
Oh yeah, here, let me roll my survival because I have a +5 for that one.
So we're not doing just straight D20?
No, this is still day 2.
Oh,
So
okay.
I got a nat 20 on the survival.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Oh.
You did, didn't you? I see that, huh?
Yeah. And I have a +5 for my survival, so
I can see that. It's crazy.
Well, actually, now D20s are now nat ones. So
Yeah, man. Now we're playing Will Wheaton's game where that's bad.
Oh boy.
You're Elanora, you notice, because you had 2 decent rolls there, with the
Oh.
17, you see that there's like a slight path off this main path that you guys have been traveling on for most of the day, and you go, maybe this is a shortcut, and you don't tell anyone about it, and you just go that way, because that sounds right.
That's fair.
And as you are continuing on in this direction, the fauna becomes less ferns and bushes and becomes more mushroom. The ground seems to give way a little bit more than it would normally, and there's a lot of just mushrooms around, many different types, reds, yellows, purples, white even.
Ooh.
Can I? Oh, well, let me see which one I have to use, because I know one lets me feel. That's Divine Sense, but I don't want to do Divine Sense.
Yeah,
Go away. I
Divine
have
Sense
so
is
many
like
things.
hallow and stuff like that. Where with the natural 20 survival check, you start to notice some of the mushrooms that are around are a little bit bigger, and you've read a lot of books. So you look at those mushrooms and say, if we are within about 10 feet of those, they will just pop and spread spores all over us. And there's starting to become more and more of them.
Is it dangerous spores?
Yes. Don't. Wow, I picked you up on a 6 and you landed on a 6, you piece of shit. Huh? Yeah, spores, probably not a good thing.
But from this, I would know that this is a shortcut.
It looked like a shortcut with the perception check. It seemed like a road less traveled, which could potentially mean a shortcut, but far more dangerous. And now you're realizing the danger of what this said shortcut is.
Are there still small mushrooms?
Yes, there's a lot of small mushrooms. So you start to see, because like the bigger ones are probably only like twice the size of the small ones. The small ones maybe being like 4 inches tall, and then these are just a little bit bigger and a little bit more bulbous at the tip.
Could I try harvesting if nobody stops me with some of the small mushrooms? Okay, before I do that, can I do like a nature check or something to see if they're poisonous?
Yeah.
Like if I can touch them or not.
You can do a nature check for background knowledge or a survival check to just be like, those don't look right.
George,
I'll do nature. Yeah.
George, before you harvest, let me know before you harvest. Inspect it, but if you're going to harvest,
Yeah, I'm inspecting them. They look They look fine with a natural 1.
Yeah, you look at this and you just start thinking that you can make one of the best soups out there.
I was specifically actually looking for a poisonous one so I could make poison for a weapon. But if they look like they're edible, I can definitely make some soup with it.
Yeah, at the moment, you think this is a gold mine of food.
Okay. I will tell Giltesh, okay, I'm going to try and cut some up for later.
Okay. Rather than you be close, I'm going to cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
Okay.
And I assume you're using like a dagger, correct?
Yeah.
Could I use Mage Hand to grab the knife and use it to cut the mushrooms?
Sure. Give me an intelligence check to maneuver it in such a way that would allow for easy harvesting. Because this is trying to kind of dodge the spore mushrooms, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
7.
You test the limits. Seems to have no effect on the spore mushrooms.
Ooh.
And you are able to, at this first initial round, get 20 different mushrooms.
Okay.
You get 8 purple mushrooms.
Yeah.
This is Val.
This is your.
8 purple.
7 yellow.
7 yellow, yeah.
15.
4 white. And
You have one left.
I know. I don't know why I rolled dice for this. That didn't help me. And you actually harvest one spore mushroom
Ooh.
with the convenience of having one left, and I couldn't think of any other colors.
Let's go.
Oh, there was red ones. Oh well.
I'm like Gordon Ramsay.
But you do successfully cut one of the spore mushrooms since you were getting in proximity of them, but they didn't seem to really react to the magic or the metal. And once the stem was done, the spore shrinks a little bit. Not the spore, but the head of the mushroom seems to shrink a little bit and is somewhat inert. When you actually pick it up, you can feel that there is stuff inside of it.
Oh, you know it's gonna be good.
Oh, I'm gonna make the best mushroom stew later.
I'll be the first to try it.
Or a bomb.
You guys are gonna have so much constipation.
Definitely not with this one, but with the other ones.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You have diarrhea then. But in the moment, you are in about a 100 by 100 foot area of these mushrooms. If you want to do anything else.
I could tell if we got within 10 feet of one, it would explode.
Yeah, you can see like when flesh seems to move, they undulate a little bit. But it's only when if you would get any closer, you would expect them to probably burst.
So it's almost as if they can sense that there's like a living creature nearby.
Something like that, yes.
Those big mushrooms are not a good time. I think
You mean
this
one
is
of
a short-
these?
Oh no.
Wait,
No.
did she really?
No. That was
Oh,
I'm talking
okay.
about you two.
Oh, okay.
Crazy if she just
Yeah.
picked up one.
Well, we did.
You just see her
No,
just
but-
snorting one.
Oh shit.
She goes hard in the paint, guys.
What were you saying?
Wait, I
Appears to
wanna-
be cut, but this is a really dangerous way. I think it might be better to just go back the other way. It's gonna be longer, but
I'd rather have the security of knowing that we won't die of poison or whatever these things are. So I agree.
Yeah, I already have enough for a stew, so I'm sure we can move on.
Yeah, as you guys are discussing, you see Sartine.
No.
She's just
Oh.
drooling a little bit.
Oh no,
So,
he did actually eat one,
oh fuck.
or get close to
Saltine.
one.
Let's snap in her face. Sardine.
No reaction.
can I wait, hold on. I gotta see which one it is. Can I do 5 hit points of lay on hands, which would cure a disease or neutralize a poison affecting her?
You use lay on hands, and she just throws up right on you.
Oh.
Oh, well now I feel very much better. A little bit hungry, but oh, a mushroom.
No.
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 I slap it out of her hands. Don't eat the mushroom.
She's just walking along a trail of mushrooms, just keeps throwing up, forgets, and eats another one.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah, piece of candy.
I did not try the purple one yet. I love Sartine.
Wait, which one did she eat?
Yeah, that's a good question. Do you remember which one? you ate,
Saltine.
Sartine?
Do an investigation check.
Easy.
And I do it because I
For her
Yes,
vomit.
yes.
He threw
Get
upon
it.
me.
Yes, you and Giltesh can both do investigation checks.
Can I assist Elanora?
If you'd want to.
Elanora, I'll show you mushroom. I'll pick up mushrooms and show it to you.
So do you want me to roll with advantage?
Yeah, I don't have eyes, so.
I mean, I have a plus
That's
0.
fair. That's
Oh,
fair.
you have a +0?
Yeah, you are the
But
smartest
I-
person in the group.
Okay, perhaps. Perhaps.
I got a 19 with advantage, so.
Oh, let's go.
You dig through the throw up, and you find one of these smaller red mushrooms.
Okay.
We're good.
So red might be like a stun.
Are you going to eat that?
No, don't. That's bad.
Okay. She just throws it over her shoulder. So which way are we going?
No, we're gonna.
We're
Back the way
going in
we came.
reverse.
Well, that doesn't seem very productive, but I'm not in charge, so I follow you.
Reverse. Reverse.
And you guys get back on the main path, and
Crisscross.
you finish off the rest of your day and go into a long rest.
Everybody clap your hands. But as we're like at camp, can I spend the time? I don't. If you have the information, can I cast Ritual Cast Identify on the rod? If you remember what it does.
I have a basic understanding of what it does.
Okay.
You finish casting Identify. It is not a magical item,
Okay.
but the properties of it is not of Telione world.
Okay.
It is definitely ultra planar, but Identify wouldn't really tell you what it is in that
Well-
way. Give me an Arcana check again for
jeez.
spell knowledge.
Nat 20, 28 total.
Let me see if I can get a nat 20. I can't. If you were to cast a spell like Legend Lore, potentially, you might be able to get a lot more information about it, but since Identify is a first level spell, it makes it a lot harder to get the deep information about an item that isn't innately magical in this way.
I gotcha. I need to get that spell.
It's a
I
very
need to
good
go to a
spell
shop.
that I'm not ready for.
I need to go to a shop or to level up.
I need
Uh,
experience.
Also, while we're in the camp, is there any way I could do a much more thorough check on these mushrooms to separate the ones that are edible from the ones that are poison?
If you want to spend like an hour kind of looking them over and really investigating them, you can either get advantage on a nature check or a +5 to a nature check that's just one roll.
That is, ooh, the +5 sounds very enticing. I'll take the +5
Okay.
because I already have +1, so it would be a +6, right?
Yes.
Roll well, yes. Okay, so 19 total.
Okay. I don't remember what I gave you.
I have it written down.
Eight purples, 7 yellows, 4 whites, and 1 spore.
Yes.
Well, this is me having to build world lore on the spot. I love this.
Mhm.
Good shit.
Going to roll a d6 for this. Okay. So the purple ones, if dissected properly, the stem of them has a core to it. And the core of this stem can make a type of poison. The yellow mushrooms
So much.
have a very like long head to them, where the purple mushrooms are much more stem based. If you are able to mash the heads of the yellow mushrooms in a particular way, it is a very important component in making healing potions. It will cut the cost of making a healing potion by an okay amount.
Okay.
Which leaves the white mushrooms. I had a third thing, and I already forgot it. The white mushrooms are delicious.
Portobello.
And then I'm assuming the spore mushroom.
Do you want to dissect the spore? This would be a very different... This would be its own deal, probably. Because I don't think you were intending on eating it.
No, because if I can tell that there's something inside, like you said.
Yeah, it almost feels like a liquid, but it's not heavy enough to be a liquid.
Okay.
It's like a really weird in-between of some kind of air particle and some kind of liquid particle.
Would I know if I were to just in its current state, if I were to toss it at someone, it would explode? Or would I need to dissect it and turn it into a gas bomb per se?
Since you've had it for this hour, the membrane of it is very thin.
Mm-hmm.
So with enough force, it would pop. It wouldn't take much force, but with enough force, it would pop.
Okay. So I'm just gonna leave that one as is. I'm not gonna play with it.
Ooh, catapult that.
Deflated
Yeah.
basketball.
Just
No, I'm thinking wizard catapult.
Oh, this
that
is...
would work too.
So you can add to your inventory a Tom Brady football. Ooh, that's topical. Okay.
I could cast catapult.
I can throw baseball.
I want to be Tom Brady.
Just out of character, just throw it right off at Helena.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still writing it down.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. No. So, unless you guys want to do anything else during this long rest, I need everyone except Brian to take their headphones off.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm so terrified.
You should be. You are taking your watch as you normally would. You all have a campfire going. It's relatively calm after the weird day of mushrooms. You look into the fire. And there's a very interesting feeling coming from it. You almost get enraptured by the campfire as everyone else is sleeping. Give me a perception check.
Oh, fuck. Okay. That would be a 19.
There's good reason for why you're being pulled into this fire. There's a face within the campfire.
I kind of get up from where I am. Hello? Is anyone here?
You've been away from home for quite a long time, Kaisa. This is not your father.
It's not.
It's not.
And who is?
It's a familiar voice. It's someone from nearby, from where you used to live. You never really talked to them too much, but they always saw you. You were always a little bit of an outcast. You were never as big as the other fire elementals.
Do you know me?
Yes, I had seen you on occasion, walking around the fire plane. I figured you've been gone for over 20 years. I believe in time, which is very strange to think about. Things have gotten bad within the fire plane. Shocker, right? A hellscape gone to hell. Who would have guessed?
I'm not surprised, but they didn't want me. If you've seen me around, you know how I was treated.
Yes. It was very unfair. Not many of us fire elementals have empathy like you. But seeing as how I know your father and everything, I felt like you should know about some of the situation that's been going on within the fire plane.
Sure. What's Ignis up to now?
He's only gotten stronger since you've left. He went to the volcano and was strong enough to jump in and come back out alive.
alarming.
He is beyond fire elemental at this point. He now has a mix of magma as a part of him.
He jumped into the volcano that's sacred to our people. I can't wrap my head around. How are the other elementals then? Are they just watching him? Or are they just...
They are bending the knee, yes. The volcano is sacred, this is correct, but it seems like it blessed him. He had something going on, and it blessed him. For the volcano to do this with someone of his stature, a man without empathy, a man who doesn't care about his own son, is concerning. I just wanted to let you know. Go ahead, ask your question, I'm sorry.
Do the people there even want me there around? Do they want me? Do they need help? Do they want it? Or are they comfortable? If they're comfortable, then...
Comfortable is a rough term for us as elementals in our standing.
Content, I guess, is the word.
They're surviving in this new climate. You were different because you had rock as a part of you. Most of us do not. Most of us are pure flame. He, Ignis, your father, now resembles you a little bit more. He has a lot more rock to him than he did before from jumping into the magma.
I still had plans to eventually go to the fire plane at some point, but if it seems dire,
I don't know.
Maybe I was gonna say maybe we can help each other.
I don't know what your situation is, where you have been, but it's been hard trying to even get contact with you. Cross-planar conversations is not really any of our strong suits, to be fair.
Yeah.
But we can hold off for some time. We're in a fairly stagnant situation. They have bent the knee, and Ignis is bigger than he's ever been.
Okay. I appreciate the update. What is your name? I'm sorry.
I go by Mardune. Mardune.
Are you my father's advisor?
No.
Just see me around?
Yes, I saw you and the way you had been treated and took empathy on you, unlike other fire elementals ever would. I am not within the domain of Ignis at the moment. I have escaped and am a decent distance away.
Good. I do appreciate it, and hopefully me and my friends will be on our way at some point. I'm still gathering the tools, and if a weird situation happened to me now that I have the moment to speak about it.
Mm-hmm.
Ignis took over me not too long ago. I was away from my friends And something about how I'm growing almost, it felt like there was a part of him within, and it only craved to hurt and burn and consume. And I didn't like what it was turning me into. And I kind of turn over and show the part of my like armor where it shows the like protruding back spines and more and like erupting like earthy shoulder blades. I didn't have this before. It was after he latched onto me that I've started to change this way.
And if you don't mind me asking, how long ago was that?
DM time-wise, it probably
I
like
have
a
no
month.
fucking idea.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna just say a couple.
I'd probably say a month is a fair
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, because I was gonna say it was while it was with Shayla.
So I
So
was like, I have no idea.
I was gonna say a month, but I was gonna let you correct me if I was wrong.
I don't even know what that note means. I'm way too far back here.
We can say a month. I'm cool with that.
Really rough estimate. Like 3 weeks ish.
Okay. About a month ago, maybe 3 weeks.
Well, that adds up. That's when our event happened as well.
I blacked out and hurt a friend of mine. She was able to keep me under control, but I don't like what's happening to me. I feel like, and I kind of look over to the rest of the party asleep. I feel like I'm gonna eventually break down.
With all those spines and everything, you resemble your father even more than you used to. Yes, his recent change is very similar. The events may be tied together. It could just be insane happenstance. But
Yeah.
we are okay at the moment. But I hope whatever is happening in whichever plane of existence you're even in at this point, hope you are doing okay, Kaisa.
Thank you, Martin. Please be safe.
I'll try my best as the fire goes out.
I kind of just grab onto Ember, just hold so tightly as I'm just staring into the fire.
Try and get everyone back.
I
Welcome.
see distress.
Yes, welcome back, everyone. Otherwise, the long rest goes pretty well.
Like you've been to war, Brian.
Jesus.
Yeah. Hiya! Catherine, roll me a d20 to see what the next day brings.
Are we taking watches?
I did.
Nothing's really happening.
Okay.
Like, we're just kind of
Yeah.
skipping over watches and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you watch something happen.
A 5? Another low roll. Give me a d6. No, give me a d10.
Fuck it. D15.
She could theoretically just roll the d5 I need her to roll, but...
Nah, D30. Do it
Okay.
right now.
Interesting. You all wake up, surprisingly. That's a threat. You all wake up and you get yourselves prepared for the day. Unless you have anything else you want to do in the morning, we can just keep on moving on.
Can I just say I'm making like the little snacks before my feet every morning?
Yeah, that's
'Cause
fine.
they only last a day, so just in case we need them at some point.
Yep, you've had plenty of supplies throughout the time. As you start traveling, it seems like you get into this really weird section of the forest. Kai, with your passive perception of 45, you start to notice up in the trees, you think that they're like bird nests at first, but they can't be. They're like kind of stuck to the trees on the side. They're not on branches or anything. You start deducing that these are some kind of insect hives. And the area of the forest you've gone to has a good amount of these kind of scattered around. And as the time continues forward, as you start getting closer to noon, it seems as though they all awaken at once. And you guys know the sound of cicadas and how awful they are.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are deafened for the day because of how loud these bugs are.
Damn.
And a few hours in to it, I don't know why I put such a big pause there. A few hours into the travel after these bugs have started to become a really big nuisance, they slow down a little bit here and there. And I need everyone to make wisdom saving throws.
Easy.
Oh God.
Guys get a +3.
Oh, that's really good because Sartine might need it.
We all get a +3?
Yes, as long as you're within 10 feet.
Oh damn. Then yeah, I'm good.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Got a 26.
I also got a 26.
I got a 24.
I don't want to play this game anymore, guys.
I got a 19.
Sartine, I think she got like a 17. It's a decent number. The bug droning doesn't really get to you guys. The fact that they're just swarming does eventually get to you, and you're kind of having to like push them out of the way. It's really distracting having them nearby. Kai, you are a lantern. It's funny. You're just leaving a trail of crispy bugs following. That's so stupid. Anyone trained in history, you can give me a history check.
Damn.
Oh shit, I'm trained. Why? Why do I have...
That's my
efficiency
question.
in
I
it?
was
Oh,
not checking that.
You picked up a book, I guess,
I picked up a book once.
and you thought it was a rock.
Natural 20.
Ain't no
for
way.
a 25.
I have a +8 to history, and I got a 10.
Oh, okay. Good.
I'm too busy looking at Kai being a lantern.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna start rolling like that now. Just fucking throwing.
At least it's all the social stuff. Like, because once it comes to combat, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with a 25, natural 20 for 25, there are times during this like onslaught of bugs and sound where the sound starts to dissipate. You start to differentiate between the sound of the bugs and a very similar sound of some other creature.
Mm.
You start going and going through. It's like, what do I know that makes bug related sounds that can affect people? There are creatures, or I think they're devils, demons. One of the demons. They are demons. Let me check, because I've already forgotten like 4 times. What are you? Demons that are called chasms. Chasm? Chasm? I don't know. One of the two. Where they have a drone effect that emanates off of them.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can't tell if they are somehow mixed into this, but from what you can tell is if they are, they're not close enough to affect you.
Okay.
You're just hearing the differentiation between them and the other insects.
Okay. Am I aware that Kai can read lips?
I don't
No,
think
right? You haven't
so.
told me. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Because we can't hear. It's hard for us to hear with all the noise, right?
There are like sections where if you scream, you can hear each other, but overall, most of the day is really hard to hear.
I'll just whoever's in front of me, I'll tap him on the shoulder. And I don't know who would be in front of me. Say I don't know.
Giltash.
Okay.
It doesn't work. Where's your praying mantis?
Oh, like on my shoulder.
Okay.
always
He's
there.
blind, not deaf. What?
I'll look directly at the praying mantis. I'm just gonna go like this, like keep an eye out, and then I stealth.
Okay.
I hide, but I'm
What am
staying with the group. As if they keep walking, I'm staying, but I'm hiding.
I guess I'll whisper to everyone. And be like, George is stealthing. Keep an eye out.
How
Do
can
we
you
hear any of
whisper?
that?
We can't
When
hear.
the-
Does
Yeah.
anyone have the message spell?
That's right. I forgot. I totally blanked out. I forgot we're still in the bug thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
We haven't
if
even
he
gotten
didn't-
to what was rolled. That's the crazy part.
Okay.
If he said that, I still would have been able to read that. So I guess that in theory still worked. I just look at him and just
yeah.
give a thumbs up, and shit, I'll start stealthing too, I guess.
Could I cast minor illusion of a
Mhm.
piece of paper
Okay.
that says,
Yes.
"Look out around us, George and Kai are stealthing," and have it appear in front of Elanora?
Sure. I
Excellent.
love the way you use that spell so much. I'll give you an inspiration point.
Let's fucking go.
I love that.
Sartine just looks around and then just disappears into the bugs to go stealth as well.
Oh shit! I keep forgetting she's here.
She does not talk very much. She has her prize. She doesn't care about you guys anymore.
Oh
I
wait,
have it stealth.
oh,
Actually, it's not too bad, but
I was gonna say before I did stealth because I forgot that I have this spell because I did it the previous day because just in case I'll cast Pass Without a Trace then.
Okay.
that's plus 10, right?
Yes, plus 10.
Yeah, and this is the first time I'm using this spell. So for Kai, you just see a cloud of smoke kind of just erupt from all of his like rocky parts of his body, and just like almost like an exhaust, just cover all of you.
From his rocky orifices.
I'm talking about the magma portions, but you know, I guess if you want to say orifice.
Okay. So for
So
those
let's roll
being stealthed, what numbers did we get?
22.
Would I benefit from the plus 10 as well?
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
allow it.
okay. Okay. Get ready to hear a high number.
Yeah, I
I
have to
think
go.
I might have beat you.
I think Sartine might have beat all of you. That's a lie. I'm just messing.
So
I don't know how Sartine isn't dead yet, to be honest.
She has a lot of hit points. She's quite strong.
34, and I rolled low.
Okay.
40.
35
Damn.
for Sartine.
Damn! Let's go.
Natural 20 plus 10 with the 10.
I rolled a 10.
So fire is just.
Okay. So Giltesh and Elanora are not going stealth?
I got a 22.
Oh, okay.
Giltesh, I don't. It wasn't communicated that was what the spell was, so Giltesh doesn't know, and so he's not going to.
Giltesh just watches his entire party disappear and just like, guys?
I will say I will prep, for anything coming my way. I'm gonna have Resilient Sphere ready to go.
Hipster ball.
To where
Mm.
if something lunges out, can I
Sem-
cast Resilient Sphere and prep, or is that?
I was gonna say
Not
somatic.
really? Because it's like, if to ready it means that you've prepped the spell and you're going to cast it within 6 seconds. That's the technical term of ready.
Okay, then that's fine. I won't do it then.
I don't. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Giltash.
I was just gonna cast Mage Armor on myself. If
Okay.
that was it.
Elanora?
Because I don't know what's going on and I don't know what got everyone so freaked out so quickly, I'm gonna cast my Divine Sense. So any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that's not behind total cover. Do I sense anything?
You sense nothing.
Ooh.
Okay. It says I can keep it up until my next turn. So how long would that be roughly when
Just
we're not
6
in
seconds.
combat?
It's
Oh,
still 6 seconds as a turn.
okay.
Yeah, but you do not sense anything. As you guys continue deeper into this forest, continuing to move forward in this swarm of bugs. Most of you are moving stealthily. Giltesh, if you are not moving stealthily, you are much faster than the rest of the party.
Yup. Clapping my feet along.
Give me a perception check at disadvantage, Giltesh.
Oh boy. Ugh, a shame. That's still gonna be an 11.
Okay. Everyone else make survival checks.
$14.
Okay.
Dope.
Okay. 13 also got a 14. Enos, Elanora, fuck. George, Elanora, and Giltash. As you guys are continuing to move forward, George and Elanora, you have both lost track of everyone else. With all of the insects going around, vision is very hard to keep track of. So watching for the footsteps of your allies has become a lot harder to do, so the group's starting to disperse from each other at this point. George and Elanora, you guys kind of start to feel a little bit of panic with not being able to see or hear any of your party because of the situation that's happening around you. You guys start moving faster to hope to catch up to the group. Both of you roll d20s for me.
Just a straight d20?
Straight d20.
Well,
I got a 6.
Okay. Kai and Sartine. Giltesh is moving faster than both of you, but you guys are able to follow his path a lot easier than your other two allies. You both can see each other, but you can kind of see where the trail is bending and stuff like that, and you're staying with it for the most part. As you hear the sound, it almost sounded like a dragon because it was so loud. As Giltesh, you trip over a very hard object that you didn't see in front of you.
Oh, sorry.
And as you hit the ground, you like force out a somewhat primal scream that gets a lot of people's attention around you. If you actually did it, we didn't hear it. That's amazing.
No,
I
Brian heard it. It was as pathetic as you could imagine.
Basically what it
Basically.
was.
So you all hear this Dragon fetus seem to make out this squeaking sound, Elanora and George. And Giltesh, you kind of look back to see what you tripped over. And it's a really freaky sight. Because it almost looks like a rib cage.
Uh-oh.
But
Ooh.
you are now in the center of this rib cage. This rib cage is bigger than you.
Oh, goodness.
And you all start to converge on this really pathetic dragon sound.
You don't have to keep saying.
Does a 19 hit you, Giltesh? Oh wait, disadvantage, she can't see you. Natural 1. Giltesh, as you're just sitting there, you hear and it just shatters a piece of the bone as you see a giant crossbow shot go past you.
Since we can't hear anything, that was my scream.
Perfect.
What happened to George and I?
You
just
guys
got
were kind
separated
of
a
like
little bit.
diverging away. You lost track of where the path was. You both started just heading off in different directions. Heard this really pathetic screech from a dragon that probably sounded like it might have been like 1 or 2 years old.
You keep saying it. You don't have to. Not my proudest moment.
So everyone does converge on where Giltesh is, and you see him just kind of like sitting in the middle of this giant lattice work rib cage that he seemed to have tripped himself into.
Please.
This rib cage is probably 10 foot by 10 foot in size.
Did we see that someone just tried to shoot him?
You see, so like once you all converge, you see Sartine reloading her crossbow.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did not know it was you. I'm very apologize.
It's... Insight check.
Okay, insight check.
Because she's tried to kill me.
She admit to it. She'll be like, yeah, what about it?
It's a 7.
She's telling the truth.
Okay.
For now.
Yeah.
She couldn't see you. She just shot at what sounded like something different.
Yeah. It's okay. Oh, don't worry.
And after she apologizes, she kind of like looks around. It almost seems to be enamored by what you all are standing in right now.
Yeah, I was gonna try to look around, get out of this rib cage, and look around and see what's going on.
Looking around, you see other things kind of protruding out of the dirt and everything, and more large bones of some giant creatures.
In the graveyard.
Can I use... I don't know if this is a stone-shaped situation or I could use my little move earth cantrip to see if I could section out any part of this bone to like piece together what this creature might be. Your discretion on what I have to use. To try to...
Using stone shape would make it go faster
Okay.
and would make it more guaranteed that it will work. If you just want to use move earth, it'll take a lot longer, and the DC will be higher.
Yeah, then I'll use... did I get rid of my stone shape? I'm a dummy, so
That's
I don't even have
unfortunate.
it. So I'm using mold earth then.
Okay, give me a wisdom check. So d20 plus 8 plus 4.
Okay. Come on, bitch. Come on. Natural 1. So a 5. Ugh.
Yeah. You try to move earth around these bones of some kind, and you're trying to push it away, but by doing so, the magic's also encompassing some of the bone, and it's actually cracking it. And it's just like almost turning it to dust. It seems like these bones are relatively old.
Okay, once I see it's starting to crack, I'm like, okay, I'll just end back off.
Could I do a history check to see if I can, like, if I would know or recognize what these creatures may have been?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Give me a history check. Anyone with history can do it. So
Let's
everyone but
go.
Kai, apparently.
Yeah.
Now we're all rolling bad. I rolled a nat 1, so it's a 5 total.
I told you, it turns around.
Speak for yourself. 26.
Oh shit.
I rolled 13, so it's not horrible, but not great.
Anime glasses on.
It's always annoying when Giltesh rolls high on history check when he says, "I don't remember" a lot.
I don't remember. Oh, yes, actually, I remember this.
Oh, this really niche detail about the world. I remember this one. How old are you?
Slowly unlocking his memory.
But my own past could never.
Giltesh, for you, it's less of I know what this is because I've read about it, and more of a you spend an okay amount of time with Grenjar.
Jar?
Grenjar was not this big, but he's the biggest thing you've seen that would resemble anything like this. Looking around, it seems the ribcage at some point had a head. It had 2 arms, 2 legs. This seems like it is a very old remains of some kind of giant. You're not sure exactly what, but this giant was gigantic in size, pushing maybe 40 to 50 feet in height.
We're currently standing in the chest of a giant. I don't know what could have caused this, but I don't believe we should stick around and find out, even though it is old. But we should probably leave just in case.
What was the dice number that you rolled before your stuff? 18?
18.
On really close inspection and looking at these bones, they could be over 1,000 years old.
Ooh. Really long time ago. Isn't that like an eon?
Yeah. Which present day is like, I think 2,000 something. I could be wrong. It might be, I think we're in like 1,500. I can't remember my own lore. Time to go to the world lore.
And an eon is 1 billion years, and that is incorrect. That is incorrect.
We think it's a millennium.
Yeah.
Well, where's my information? Where is it?
Thank you.
Winstead, where are
Over a
we?
millennium year old.
I forget.
No,
I hate
you're
that I
a
don't remember
millennial.
my lore.
I cast fireball on myself.
Interesting. I can't remember where I wrote down what year it is. I have so many tabs of shit.
Year of you get no bitch.
Is there anything we can do with giant bones? Does anyone know? I just want to harvest everything. for
What
some
if you use the bone marrow in a stew? Make a broth.
I don't think at this point it has any bone marrow left.
Well, let's find out. I'm gonna try to crack one of the bones.
I don't feel like this is going to be a curse.
Okay, with your 8 strength, go for
Yeah.
it.
I was gonna say, just wait for it to stand up. You're like,
Yeah, just kind of like hit it with the back of of my dagger. Or should I hit? I'll hit it with the point.
We're
of
in
the dagger.
1630 AC. Got it. I found the year.
What do you want me to do? A strength check?
Athletics.
Athletics? Hiya. I have a -1,
Mm-hmm.
but I rolled a 2,
Mm-hmm.
so 1.
Interesting. So, you take your dagger and just try and, like, smack it a little bit to try and go into the bone. And you're surprised at the softness of the location you found.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Hey,
You're
Val,
gonna get
here's my
swallowed by
favorite
wood.
sentence. I need more dice.
Oh no!
Yeah, you about to get swallowed, my guy. About to.
Yeah, yep. Some sort of necromancer's controlling the skeleton.
Get munched on.
It's actually another fear tactic. He's wanting to see how many pounds of bone marrow you collect.
I'm not gonna bust out another diamond for you. I'm just letting you know before we get there.
Where are the rest of you all standing right now?
I'll be fine. Oh,
I'm
boy.
kind of just watching from the outside because I think with mold earth I don't have to touch it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like because of the way George and I like finally found the group, I feel like I ended up standing pretty close to him, and I'm probably just kind of observing, not really realizing what he's doing at first.
I'm probably right beside him because I just got done like looking at the bones.
Look at you, Elanora, jumper from storm main to storm main.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Sartine's trying to find her
Not a
arrow.
storming.
Elanora, George, and Giltesh, you all take 47 points of thunder damage. Lightning damage,
Easy.
my bad.
Lightning damage.
Easy.
As you seem to crack through this soft spot, and the conductor of your dagger sends a just shock of lightning into you and anyone that was close enough to you. As Kai, you just see these lightning bolts shooting off of George. Oh,
Wait, this is from him stabbing into the bone.
yes. George, by the way, your kidney's fine now.
Oh, hey, hell yeah.
That was a completely different thing. It was 1d4 days, and it's been 3 days, so your kidney's
Okay.
okay now.
Good
Because
job.
no one healed you the number that we needed.
Okay.
Well, like the electrocution.
Yeah, that's what I
shocked his kidney.
that's what I was gonna say.
It jump
the
started
lightning,
his kidney.
the lightning just fixed it somehow. That hurt.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
yeah.
now have like burn marks going all the way up and around your body from where this current went through you.
That's cool, but my hair. Fuck.
As that entire like half of the rib cage just turns to ash.
So can we assume? I don't know if would I know anything about giants?
You have proficiency in history. You can do it at disadvantage.
Uh,
I was gonna say, you have a giant in your clan,
And-
right?
He's an inbred giant, but sure.
Okay.
10.
You're a little bit fried at the moment. Giltesh,
Yes.
your best guess is this was some kind of storm giant.
Yeah, I believe we've discovered what kind of giant it was. I'm gonna sit down for a second, because everything hurts.
Do you need
And
any healing, Diltesh?
I almost was killed by that.
Let me give you some. Let me heal you a little bit.
You're trying to tell me that
George?
12d10 almost killed you? That's crazy.
Yeah,
I'll give you
No,
25 hit points,
I think that was 8d10.
Giltesh.
thank you.
George, you don't get any because you're a fucking idiot.
Damn.
That's on me. I'll be fine.
George,
I'm gonna
yeah,
eat
like
one of
6 hit
my-
points.
I'm gonna eat one of my snacks and give myself 4 temporary hit.
Maybe the other side of the ribcage is fine.
Hey, let's not be in there.
Oh, okay.
Just an idea.
No,
Can I
yeah,
just
yeah.
go on the record and say that it wasn't me this time?
That is very true. That is very true.
They
I'm
missed
just
something.
trying to make you guys a good dinner, and this is the thanks that I get.
As they're talking, I kind of want to just look behind me. Did that make a loud noise after?
Yeah, there was like a shockwave type effect.
Okay.
Like it was basically a very controlled explosion that did a lot.
Okay.
The insects are dead quiet now.
I would very much like to leave.
I don't like that noise. I don't like the lack of noise, actually.
We should pick up our pace and keep going.
Yeah, I immediately want to just like. I tell them. I immediately just start stealthing again. Just
Get a pet.
Oh, we're hiding again? Okay.
Because I don't like silence at the moment.
Yeah, I'll follow suit.
Moment, there's some really weird birds happening. Fucking, let's change that.
So are
Okay.
we all stealthy?
And you guys still all have
Pass without a trace.
pass without a trace, yeah.
Oh damn. Okay.
Cool.
I'll stealth.
Boom. Oh, good. So rolled well.
Elanora.
I was gonna.
Oh, do we need to re-roll? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Pass without a trace is still up.
I was gonna stealth this time, but when I roll a nat 1, it doesn't really.
I got a 32.
Cool. George.
36.
Okay.
37, baby.
Total of 12,
Perfect.
but 1 was the number.
Okay. You all continue on fairly slowly. Kai, you keep looking out for these giant hives, nests, whatever you want to call them, in the trees. And it seems like you've made your way out of them after about another hour of traveling. You all look back, and Sartine has a very large bone with her.
I respect that.
You know what? She got that.
She was very enamored by seeing that. And you all continue on, set up camp, and I believe Ian's the only one that hasn't rolled yet.
Yeah.
Get into it, yeah.
I got a bone.
Anyway.
So we all get a long rest, right?
Sure, I'll allow it.
I
Thanks.
can wait another night to do it. Yeah, I'll wait another night to do it.
I don't like the sound of that, but
I was
Me neither.
actually gonna are we on the next day?
If you want to be, we can do stuff during long rest if you want.
Yeah, that night. I was gonna walk up to Kai, and be like, sorry, about that earlier with the whole lightning thing. I didn't cause it, but I definitely probably didn't help. But I remembered something recently.
Okay.
I was
remember.
I was telling Elanora about how I traveled with this caravan and everything, and that was the first time I killed somebody. But watch this. And I'm gonna like slowly, kind of like how like a cat has like a hairball. I'm gonna like and as it's kind of happy, you see like drips of acid coming out of my mouth and like hitting the grass underneath us. And I'm gonna use my acid breath.
Mhm.
on who? On me?
I'm just on the ground.
Okay. I thought I was right in front of you. That's why I was very.
No. Yeah, I kind of like look away and like it's like a projectile vomit almost, but like more of like a stream for a second. And that's how I killed him. I had to use that. I didn't have magic at the time.
Well,
Guy's kind of just looking at the situation, just like, okay.
Wiping the puke off his shoes. Great.
Yeah,
Amazing.
pants kind of singed a little bit, just like, oh
Yeah.
god.
well, I'm happy you remembered something. I think we can build from this. This is a good thing. Maybe you just need things to just jump, start your memory. I don't know.
It seems as though you have to just kill more people and you'll learn more.
That is possible. I just wanted to show you that because you're made of fire and I haven't seen anybody else shoot acid out of their mouth, and so I thought it was like, oh, we're both kind of different, and I just wanted to show you that.
We are. I would say that I appreciate it. I do. But like, please don't vomit on me.
Okay. Sorry. I just kind of pat her away, unless you're gonna say something.
Nope, I'm just
Okay.
letting you
I just was all.
Bye, Giltesh.
This is a very strange group.
Anyone?
Oh, well.
away?
And she goes to sleep.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
No. Stop it. Don't get that stuck in my head. Don't you dare. Next day of travel.
Pleasant roll.
D20.
Oh,
7.
well.
I haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay, cool.
We've done all the events on this one. Good.
You want me to re-roll?
Yes.
17.
It's a different number. Well, those are two opposite days now, aren't they? Well, shit. We'll go with the first one, but...
Impromptu combat.
Yes. No. I don't do that anymore.
The eyebrow raise says it all.
But I could.
If I really wanted to.
I could waste my time and not progress the story more today. As you all wake up, yesterday you had a cacophony of bugs. Today, you have very mild rain. It's uncomfortable, but it's not too bad. I need to know who's leading today.
Lead.
If you don't want to lead, I can definitely take it. I don't care. I haven't really done much since I got Dragon Head.
And
Yeah.
bone, apparently.
If you want to.
I do have Bone now, yes.
I
Do I have
if
a
you
bone to
wanna
pick
at
with
least
you?
start
I don't think so.
I hope not. 13.
If that one exploded, I wonder what this one would do if I crack it on your head.
Oh, I'm gonna take
I
5 steps back from starting.
I think Elanora could lead.
Okay, that is fine.
Well, yeah, I'll leave. It's okay.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
Hopefully I don't roll another natural 1.
3.
I didn't roll a 1.
You didn't. You
Did
didn't.
I call it, y'all?
No,
Oh,
she
I
got
rolled
a 2.
2.
She got a 2.
Oh, damn. I was
So
off
it's
by
a 7
1.
total.
Yeah.
Elanora, you're leading the pack so strong today. The rain, you're not even that bothered by it. You're leading the pack. Everyone is behind you. And you all notice that her back bumps seem to almost be bursting out of her shirt at this point.
What?
I typically wear a cloak, but is it to the point where it start
Yeah,
pushing
like,
out against the cloak?
it is fairly noticeable now.
Oh,
And
the wing.
yes.
I forgot about the whole wing thing. For some reason, I just thought it was like boils. I was like, I don't remember that.
The back bumps.
The
I'm like,
back knee. Oh no. Elanora has
So
back knee.
That lightning did a number on her back.
Fried those.
That's a great
fried off.
point. Does she have fried chicken wings now?
Oh no!
Roll me a D100.
Just darkened
Elanora.
feathers.
Oh wait, I gotta see
God.
this roll. I gotta see this roll.
Okay, feathers grow back faster than wings.
Not if they're fried though.
Well,
That's really low. That's really
Oh.
low, Elanora.
damn.
So here's what happens today, right?
Uh-oh.
Elanora is leading the pack. Your shoulders are really itchy, Elanora. And you really lose focus of the path in front of you. And you just kind of start meandering. You all lose a day of travel.
Fuck.
That's fine.
But other than that, your shoulders being very uncomfortable because of whatever's happening on your back, you all did lose a day of travel because of the rain was just messing with you. It was just everything was against you today, it seems.
Yeah, it hasn't been a fun travel the past couple of days.
Hey, roll better.
Oh.
Is it to the point where it's uncomfortable to lay on my back while
Very
I
much
sleep?
so. Very much so.
Elanora, do you want one of us to check that out for you?
I can pop your back knee. I do not care.
No, it's. I
Back
think
knee?
it's the... I think it's the wings.
You got wings?
Yeah. So I used to have incorporeal wings, and then when the whole curse thing happened, she severed the bond with my deity, so I no longer was able to produce said wings, and I missed being able to fly. So, I asked a hag to give me wings. And through a series of, rescinding and remaking those statements, I am growing wings. Real wings.
Can I have 1 second? And Sartine walks over to you, George, and pushes you away from the party. So we've now made friends with a rock, a lizard, and a bird?
Wait, hold on. And I start digging through my stuff.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, I was gonna say rock beats bird, bird beats lizard, lizard beats rock.
I think Enos might have mentioned something in one of his letters about. You see him dig through his stuff.
You're
like,
really
looking
taking
through
them out
letters.
while it's raining? That's kind of silly.
They're fine. They've been through worse.
Wait, are those Enos's letters?
This is a sidebar.
Yeah,
Please.
we're here.
I mean,
I will shoot you.
We're not that far, obviously. You could probably still hear.
I am the quietest person in this party.
That is very true.
I only know how to yell.
I put them away. Yeah, that's
And aren't you some kind of dog?
okay. Cat.
You're a cat?
It's more of a tiger.
So we have a lizard, a rock, a bird, and a pussy.
Mm,
Ah,
Could the
Undertaker
chicken?
would.
Could the
I've
chicken wings
missed you.
be?
I really
we count
have,
that as a-
Sartine.
Yes,
rock beats bird. Bird.
I miss having normal people. It is the weirdest thing to say, being half giant, but I miss normal people.
I mean, the tribe wasn't all normal.
To us, it was fairly normal. We just get used to it. We are not used to birds, rocks, or lizards.
But
You
you-
canon that like the three of us are just listening in on this,
But-
just
yes,
staring, like
but-
looking
yeah.
at each other.
but you're used to pussy.
Yes, there are big cats and I'm not talking to you.
Sorry.
Because there were
Our
the,
team gets real big pussy.
there were lizards to the north, and we never had good feelings with them. But those lizards did not look like this lizard.
Yeah, those were different types of lizards.
But they also have lizard head on back. This is so confusing.
Fine, we're almost back with the tribe.
I'm going to
I
start
think
killing
another
people. You're
day or
George.
two.
I'm gonna start-
I know it's getting to you, Sartine. Go to sleep. Let's just get some rest. We're almost back with the tribe anyway.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Just a day or two.
Hopefully we're close. I don't think we got lost today, so that's fine.
I don't think so.
The back knee was very distracting, though. Okay, so we are on the same page, right? We are going to sleep now, set up camp, and continue heading towards Carleon tomorrow. And break.
This is the sidebar, right?
How was your chat?
It was okay. It's Sartine's is stressing a little. She'll be fine.
You just look over at Sartine, she's just playing with her crossbows.
She hasn't killed anything in a couple days. She gets
Just looking
Angsty.
down the barrel of it.
yeah.
We only have one big tent that we all sleep in, or do we each have our own individual ones?
You
or how-
have several
We have
two-person
two-
tents, I
Yeah.
believe.
So who's with who? I'm assuming Giltesh and Kai are in the same one.
What is with you and Val? What's happening here?
That's a-
No,
that's a
I was gonna
bold
sleep with
assumption.
Sartine.
Oh, that's
I
fair.
was gonna sleep with Sartine.
She's just
I
usually
think-
sleeping outside. She doesn't
Like
really
a
care.
cat.
Well, I had a couple things I wanted to do once everyone was asleep.
Okay.
First thing, I want to see if I can get the letters from George's
I
bag.
fucking knew it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's your sleight of hand check versus George's passive perception.
Oh, you,
So I'm assuming you're gonna do it while he's asleep.
Yes. Fuck.
That's a really low roll.
Wait, hold on. Can I?
So
Can
hold
I?
hold on. If she meets it, does she pass? Because that's my passive perception. Is a
Meets
10.
it, beats it. Yeah.
She still beat it technically because I have a passive perception of 10, and I'm sleeping. So
Damn.
I don't see much.
You don't feel much in this scenario as you are asleep
Well,
in your
I'm
little ball.
assuming he wouldn't sleep with his bag like on him. I assumed it was just like next to him.
I'm literally blind, and I am just one less than you.
That's crazy.
That's perfect. I
Yeah.
love
So you get the Enos letters.
Can I read them?
Sure. In your copious amounts of free time, you can read the Enos letters.
I mean, I assume that if I did it after he fell asleep, I kind of have almost the whole night to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Val or Monty, who wants to tell me what's in this?
I ain't got shit. That's not on me.
I mean, there's a couple of them. I can, because I sent Monty pictures a while ago, so I can resend you those pictures.
You can just send them to her. We don't have to go over it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, so I guess I'll put them back just so he doesn't know that I read through them. And I'll go back to the 10 I guess I would share with Sartine, but Sartine I guess never uses it.
Correct.
And I've got some questions for Mommy V.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
You turn around and go
Another
to the tent
seizure.
with Sartine, where Sartine's just sitting there staring at you, watching you do this.
Oh.
In the tent?
She just watched you take the letters from George.
Oh, shit.
Wait, she was in the tent with him?
No, she was just outside watching.
Yeah, I sleep
Oh.
outside too.
I go to. Is it like an open tent? I assumed
No.
it was like a closed. flap.
Sartine and George both sleep outside.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he would sleep in a tent.
No, I sleep outside. I'm chilling.
Fuck. Well, I'm just gonna be like, and go into my tent like nothing happened.
Great. Amazing.
That's the
That's
easiest way to
awesome.
get shot.
That's
Elanora gets
awesome.
shot speed run.
This is why we need the bell.
Exactly.
Well, now we know she's been shot.
Where's your alarm spell at, wizard?
I could have
Like
put
my
it up,
cat, I need a bell on her so I can know what she's up to.
but
Okay.
Yeah. So I've got some questions for Murnish.
I was
Great.
told nothing be happening.
Okay.
Seizure o'clock.
So I'm assuming it's the whole usual thing. I'm just
Mhm.
gonna shout into the void. I've got questions for you.
Oh.
Do we need to?
Yeah, do you need us here for this?
It's up to Monty if he wants. I don't care either.
I don't necessarily care.
So
If you don't,
you guys can say.
if you don't want lore, you don't want lore. That's fine with me.
No, I want lore.
If you don't want the juicy gossip, while Val plays on his phone.
What's the tea?
Damn.
I'm sending the.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll allow it. Good point. So you scream out, "I have questions." It feels like an hour goes by. Yes. What are these questions, Elanora?
I couldn't help but notice the similarity in the names Tanzian and Amantiensian. What was the connection? Since you are the supposed matriarch of this Tanzian family.
She says nothing. You can
And I'm
feel her
assuming
behind you, and she's just not saying anything.
Can I feel if she's angry or like if it catches her off guard? Can I turn around to try to look at her if I need to do an insight check to see?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You turn around and you just
'Cause-
see like the dark mist of the figure that you've seen several times before. Her face is barely there. Yikes, fam. Yikes. That's another one. Big fat Wando. Let's go.
So,
She is just
actually, I have a
stone-faced.
question. Have I ever seen her in like a corporeal form, or have I only ever seen her as like the Misty figure?
It's only ever been Misty. She's
Has
had
this been the
she's had
most I've ever seen?
appendages, but they're also in that Misty form.
The first time I've ever seen her like with a like visage though, or have I seen her face before?
Like,
I think
especially right now in the natural one, you can just see mist going over where a face should be.
That's what you really think.
There is no connection. Sometimes things are just happenstance.
Lena, your daughter, she the one who killed you? I know someone put her up to it.
You are just staring at this visage of mist for about 10 minutes. She could be my daughter. It feels like forever ago, I guess. I don't know.
Was she always insane? Or did that happen when you died? Or after she met the hag? Do you know? Do you remember?
Another long period of time goes by. You said her name was Helena. Is that correct?
That's the name we know her by.
I did not know that was her name.
Was she taken from you?
No. I had only seen her twice. When she was born, and then my last day. I don't remember otherwise. Seems like just a blur of time for a long time.
He was the one who killed you?
Potentially. She was there on my last day. Many people were.
You were insane before you died? Or did that happen afterwards? Because you used to be the goddess of beauty and nature and everything good and beautiful.
Well, I don't like that Brian just left. That's concerning.
He said Discord died.
Oh, good. That's great.
Just give him 1 second.
Yeah.
Continue.
You say goddess of beauty and nature and all those things. And for the first time, you see a face start to form on this figure. and there's no insight check needed here. She's sad. You can see the tears rolling down her face. Tears as dark as night across a green complexion face surrounded by this dark shroud. And she's just perplexed and just in shock. And that's when you wake up. The last thing you remember is seeing this beautiful face. It is almost angelic in the way it is shaped. Just what you imagine to be the perfect female features of a face. She had fairly long ears, probably about a foot, maybe more in length. And the black tears rolling down her face is the last thing you remember before waking up.
Do I wake up in a panic like I normally do, or does it feel...
No. You wake up feeling sad. As like the feeling you have when you upset your best friend. That like internal feeling of, what did I do? I don't think I did anything wrong, but I'm not sure. It's like kind of that internal feeling. But it goes away rather quickly. And you all wake for the next day of travel.
Let's go.
Unless you have anything you want to do in the morning.
Nah.
How's my back feeling?
Oh, you have wings now.
Oh!
Fuck, those are gonna be so annoying. Are they like full sized, or are they?
They're like halvesies to full. You don't
About
know
half the
how
size of
big they are going to be.
But they're functional now.
You might be able to hover for a few seconds, and it would be a lot of effort to do so. But you're thinking within the next few days you might have full wings.
Yeah.
Since we've never theoretically looked at your back to see what is happening. So no one knows what is truly happening back there. Time for me to roll a d20.
Oh!
Time for me to roll a d4.
Let's fight something.
Interesting. I love this. Weather is weird, right?
Is it snowing?
That'd be really weird to snow on the equator. If it was snowing on the equator, that'd be pretty crazy, right?
In the middle of summer.
Yeah, in the middle of summer, man, that'd be wild.
Good thing that's not happening to us.
Correct, it's not. You all awake, and your mouths are really dry. You're starting to sweat. It's a really warm day. Somehow, during the night, all of the water seemed to have evaporated from the rainy day that was yesterday, and the roads are very dry. First, you gain a day of travel, so you will basically be at Carleone by tonight.
Let's go.
Who wants to helm today's travel? Okay.
Also, because it's warm, and also I kind of want to test and see what the wings feel like, and if anyone like wants to look at them, I want to figure out if I can, because I'm assuming like with the way they get caught in my shirt, it ends up being funny. So I want to like modify the shirt so there's like a hole where like my shoulder blades would be.
Mm-hmm.
A, to make the shirt cooler so I'm not like super hot, but also to like allow the wings to like just lay flat without being shoved underneath the shirt.
Okay.
Perception or survival?
Either.
Okay, so perception I'm gonna use. It is 25.
4
17.
million. While Eleonora's doing what she's doing to her clothing, I forgot another detail. Elanora, when you awoke, one of Sartine's arrows was right next to your head, in the ground. Moving forward,
Classic.
as Elanora is modifying her shirt, the rest of you see that you can see the two wings now. They look like little baby chicken wings at the moment, but you also notice that there's 4 more dots, 2 on each side following a line down.
Oh my god.
Biblically accurate.
Elanora.
No, that's sick though. That's so sick.
So Eleonora is going to have 6 wings at some point.
Oof,
Like a
That's
fucking
cool.
scary and biblical angel.
that's cool.
Yeah,
No,
and
that's
when she
cool.
gets the 6 wings, her head's just an eyeball. You made a deal with a hag. No.
Worship me.
Yes. Continuing on, the main path you are following is very dry. Makes it very easy to move very quickly if you'd want to. You can make very good pace today if you really
Yes.
want to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
Towards
Fuck the jungle.
okay, this is a really cool jungle. I
like
tried
the
really
jungle.
The
hard.
weather's weird. I don't like
The weather is very bipolar. It's almost like you're on the East Coast or something.
Oh,
Because that's what it feels like to be on the East Coast.
shout out to all my East Coast viewers.
Yeah.
I'm out here. It's also pretty much like that over here. It snowed the other day.
Yeah,
and the next
I
day,
saw that.
it melted, and by the next day it was hot again. So I know what it's like.
As the day is coming to an end, the heat definitely dies down as you get into the more dusk time of day, as a light fog starts kind of rolling in. And Kai, you hear in the distance, food. This very raspy, dry voice, just saying food over and over again.
Do I have any visual on this person? Or
No,
just-
because of the
just hear
fog,
them?
it kind of makes things a little bit weird.
Okay. I kind of just like alert the party that someone's here, and I kind of just take out like my staff and be like, "Show yourself."
Do you have food?
It's Rasmus.
Do you like rocks? That's my food.
Let me see.
No. I prefer meat.
Do we have any meat?
Rations are kind of.
I don't actually. I have 0 rations.
If you give me an hour, I can make you something real good.
Oh, that would be very nice.
Could you show yourself to us?
I can. Just don't be afraid of me, please.
You kind of
Alright.
you're making that a little difficult.
I'm already taking out my rations and cooking something.
As the voice gets closer, the fog gets bigger. And you start to hear the footsteps. whatever this is bigger than Sartine, bigger than Enos, bigger than all of you. As it starts to get closer, you can hear cracking start to go over whatever this thing is. It sounds like bone on bone, just grinding and popping as it moves. And it eventually comes into this visual range, and you see this elongated white, it almost looks like its only skull, as this large bipedal creature that seems to be using its front hands to help it move shows itself to all of you.
Hello?
Hi.
Are you not going to attack or run or anything like that?
You're not the worst thing we've seen.
Yeah, I don't.
Funny
I
enough,
mean,
she's not wrong.
I mean, we don't have a reason to. You didn't attack us.
As it sits down around you all. It's hard to kind of see, but it has these very thin, very large, almost like fairy-like wings behind it as well.
So, what's your name? If you have one. Uh-oh. I broke it.
Interesting.
We broke it.
You... Name. What do you mean by name?
Like, my name, when people are talking to me, they call me Giltesh. Giltesh is my name.
What should we call you?
Do you want us to give you one?
Maybe. Usually, when your kind, your people, I don't know where I am, honestly. When they see me, they just go, "Ah!" Is that my name?
Do you want that to be your name?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'd probably say you don't want that to be your name. It's a little hard to pronounce, and people could keep getting it wrong.
And hard to spell, to be honest.
Yeah, you want a name that is easy to understand and spell and say correctly, because everyone's gonna say differently, you know.
Yeah, we could call you Boney.
We can do better. We can do better.
I had a dog named Boney.
Is that a derogatory term?
Dude, that's what I mean. Like, you wouldn't call me Rocky.
Like, I'm not a pet.
Rude.
What about, I don't know.
Maldor.
Okay, it kind of came out of left field.
Yeah, a little bit.
I like this. Maldor.
Maldor.
I am Maldor. I am Maldor.
So, like, what are you?
Be more.
Like, I'm a dragonborn, for instance.
Oh, yes.
That is my heritage.
I am a bone devil from one of the planes of hell.
Now that
Can I do a divine sense just to see if it goes off?
Sure.
Just make sure it's not broken.
You're like,
GPS still works. Yeah.
watch, please. What time is it? You do get fiend from this creature.
would
I feel discomforted by the fact that I'm in such proximity to a fiend, or is it?
It's
Like,
just a
do
fiend.
I
That's
feel-
up to you to how you would react to that.
Yeah, I think I feel a little uncomfy.
don't. All right. Anyway, question. Would Kai have seen this in the fire plane? Is there a chance? I guess potentially.
A small chance. Like, you have seen devils before.
Mm-hmm.
The fire plane has devils, demons, dragons, and fire elementals.
All that jazz.
So to have seen a bone devil before, probably on the rarer side. They typically would stay to the cities of hells.
Okay. Cool.
Do they not give you names in the Nine Hells?
Our group didn't really have names. We just survived.
Say group?
Yes.
Did your group have a name?
It doesn't really matter. They're all dead now.
Oh,
Taken out a couple days ago.
what happened?
This large group of larger people came around and decided to butcher us.
Larger people.
Sartine just like,
Yep, big like Sartine and Enos.
Sartine puts the giant bone that she took a couple days ago away. It was a massacre.
I am so sorry that happened to you and your friends.
Very similarly, we just asked for food. And then I can't remember exactly what he looked like. Decided to just start swinging.
So what brings you to the material plane?
We, as a group, fell into a hole in the hills, and we ended up in this forest, and a mild wildfire started. It might have been from us. Maybe.
Funny enough, it's not as odd as you think it is. More or less the same thing kind of happened to me. So.
See? They said we were crazy.
Exactly. They just don't understand.
Did the hole close back up after you fell through, or is it still kind of like...
What was that? What'd you say?
The hole? Did it close back up when they fell through?
We did not see anything behind us when we fell through. We were just in a bunch of fire.
Interesting.
George, how's the food coming along?
Yeah, George, how's
Coming
the
along.
food
How long
going?
has it been?
It's probably been like 30 to 45 minutes of talking.
Yeah, cool. It's coming along. It's almost done. Yeah, I just need, the water to boil.
I can literally, I go over it and I use, I make sure that, no, I won't use something as stupid as that. I'll use,
Fireball.
a produce flame to, wait, I think that's actually heatless. I think in the spell it says it's heatless.
Well, it does fire damage.
Oh, it does fire damage?
Yeah,
Okay,
because you can
cool.
hurl it.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll just use produce flame then. Yeah.
Yes.
Be careful with my pot. It's kind of new.
Yeah. I'll be fine.
Thank you.
So you can understand my hesitancy to walk up to another group of people after a bunch of larger ones decided to butcher us.
I could perfectly understand that.
Yes.
So are you trying to find a way back home, or
Potentially.
kind of like it here?
Yeah, not really. It kind of sucks. The sun is very bright. It really burns our bones. That's why we have this fog that we have emitted. It gets rid of the sun, so it's a lot nicer to walk around during the day. But we got really tired of the forest. There was a lot of wet around. That's why we've kind of migrated into the mountains in between.
Never mind.
But
I see.
your hospitality will not go unnoticed. As there's like a large, toothy grin across.
That is.
I've
that
already
is just
forgotten what he said. What we said his name was.
Maldor.
Maldor.
Yep.
Well, that is so good to hear that our generosity will be paid back to us at some time.
I druid craft him a flower.
He grabs it and it burns immediately.
That's
Okay.
fine. It's just a gesture.
I like to imagine it's just like 5 minutes, just kind of like awkward silence. Just,
He just keeps chewing the burnt flour. Had no flavor,
I would imagine after a
or
while.
blood or meat.
That is
Most
what makes sure.
vegetables and flowers. And
See, this is why I hate the jungle.
I'm
I'd almost go on a limb and say about 100% of plants don't have meat on them or blood.
Some are carnivorous. You never know.
I don't think that gives them blood.
It doesn't give them blood, but they might have meat.
When they're talking, can I look at Sartine and see if she's staring at me?
Like, is she itching to shoot this thing?
Give me an insight
Maybe.
check on Sartine.
Might be itching to shoot Elanora.
Both.
Shit,
Yeah.
yeah.
Both. Little bit of dressing.
5.
Jesus Christ.
Is that a only Elanora insight or everyone
Yeah.
insight?
You guys are kind of distracted with cooking
Okay.
and talking to Maldor, where Elanora hasn't really said much. You look at Sartine. She doesn't seem to be phased. She's not really paying attention to anything right now. Did a long day of walking. She's just kind of relaxing, stretching a little bit. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I go like this. And done.
Salt Bay.
You see Maldor do it, and just like bone dust starts to go down his arm.
Collect it.
Was that what you would like in recompense for being so nice?
I
Is there
actually.
anything you would want that I could give you now? Or do you want to find me later?
What do you have the capability of doing?
Well,
That'll help determine.
you see him reach into his ribcage and he pulls out a book. We can
Okay.
make a deal.
I don't have a good feeling about that one.
Like what?
Lady with wings. I get that a lot. I get that.
What kind of deal? Like just anything?
Anything within the power of the 9 hells, potentially.
Are there any particular side effects? I feel like there's a caveat to this.
Absolutely.
Does it
At
just
least he's
depend? Is it?
honest.
I appreciate that. Is it just depending on what is asked for?
Yes, it depends on how much your soul seems to be worth to the hells. Guaranteeing that you go to hell when you die. And depending on if the lord of whichever layer you are writing your contract to cares.
Wait, I thought we were getting something for free for feeding you.
Yes.
Well, why are we signing our soul though? That's not free.
Isn't it though?
No.
No, actually, it's
Hmm.
not.
No.
It's
Kinda
quite the
mine.
opposite.
I
It costs
really
something.
like mine.
Oh.
Some of us with a
Elanora.
shorter lifespan. What were we saying?
Just say Elanora has the most somber face when he talks about there's no cost associated with giving a soul away.
He's like,
I'm
just like
wondering
actually
why.
perplexed by this statement of, no, I think they are worth something. People don't seem to care about their souls when they're in hell, though.
It's probably because they're eternally damned. If I had to take a guess, I can't imagine.
You're a very smart dragonborn.
I appreciate it. That is
You
my
know what?
purpose.
How about we just feed you, and we go our separate ways?
We can do
You-
that.
I don't
Do you-
need.
do you-
I don't need to make a deal for my soul.
Do you know about the Dragonborn?
Well, there aren't many bards that live through the tale of getting fucked by a dragon.
That is fair.
Because I think that's how dragonborn are made. I could be wrong.
That's best guess so far. I genuinely don't know, so
'Cause
I
I
would
see
say
dragons. I work for a dragon. I used to, at least, before I ended up here. And
no. Would I know, as Ian, would Giltish be able to decipher that statement, or do I need?
I can't even decipher that statement.
Okay.
I'm just making all this up and having fun.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Cause like I know there's a lot of hell lore that I just don't know. There's a lot of Avernus stuff where I'm just like, oh, I haven't read it. But I could give you at least one thing if you want it.
We appreciate it.
You see them, they don't really have a gender, reach behind their back. You hear a sound
Oh.
as they pull out one of their vertebrae and hand it to you.
What? Ooh. Great heavens and hells.
Well, if you are as smart as you seem to be, and you had talked about planar travel, you said your name was Kai, right?
Yes.
If you could probably use this as some kind of planar traveling device, whether to get to me or my layer of hell.
From your layer of hell, would I be able to get to the fire plane?
No, they're kind of two different locations. They're slightly different.
I still appreciate the gift. Thank you.
Yes, we take the souls of the damned, as was so well stated before. The fire plane is just really hot. All the time. I am just bone. I burn easily. I'm very brittle.
Ah, okay.
I prefer a summer warmth, not hellfire like the fire plane is.
Understand.
That's crazy to think that the fireplace's hotter than actual hell.
Yes, it quite is, from what I keep hearing from my buddies.
For my work friends.
Yes, my old associates before I ended up in this place.
Over to my old store.
Yes, back when I used to sell fruit on the corner before being picked up by my dragon patron.
Oh.
Fruit.
Yes, it was a joke. It was blood fruit. They were hearts.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Well, I do believe it has been a blast. But perhaps we should go our separate ways. We have our...
Well, it is nighttime, so we can all just go to bed.
We. Are you joining us?
I can, unless you want to kick me out, which is quite rude.
I mean,
That is true.
Does
I
the
did just give you
smog
my vertebrae.
travel
I'm a little bit shorter now.
with you?
Yeah, we do want to be good hosts.
Yes, the fog does travel with me.
I don't think you'd be able to travel where we're going. It's like in small rooms with other people, and you're a large creature.
Yeah,
I am
probably
fine
try-
staying within the mountains between the forest and the large brick city.
How much further do we have until we get to Carleone?
It's like
Yeah,
a day and a
how-
half.
Oh, I thought we were getting there tonight. Okay.
Yeah, like you guys are on the mountainscape to basically be there at this point.
Was that because we ran into the Bone Devil and took the rest of the afternoon to basically like?
Yeah, because the last few hours where you would have been traveling have been taken up by Maldor.
Maldor.
Oh, Maldor.
So you guys can
Well-
definitely make it there tomorrow. There's no rolling associated. You're out of the jungle.
But perhaps we shouldn't. Being that you are a being from the Nine Hells, that might affect us. So you could potentially stay in the camp, but like distant from the camp.
I can give you fog coverage if you'd want that. Hide you from any other threats that may be walking around.
That would be good.
Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
All right.
My vote is no.
My vote is yes because we know
I'll
what's
leave it to-
around.
Yeah, Enos and everybody else.
No, but we also know that Carleone is like in a. They got fucked up by Helena and gang.
I also ran into some insects on the way here, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you
There
guys
was,
ran
like,
into Umber
different
Hulks.
sections.
Umberhulks.
I'll leave
Wait
it
a
up
minute.
to y'all.
Can
I
I
disagree with it.
can I go to Maldor? Ah, fuck! I already forgot what you told me. Shit, I didn't write it down.
About what?
Oh no.
About the other devils that were mimicking noises, making insect
Oh,
noises.
the chasms.
Yes, the chasms.
Large insectoid demons.
I just want to ask him, like, were they part of the group that you fell with, or is that different? Because we might have ran into some on the way here.
He puts his large hand over your shoulder. You can kind of feel like the fingertips of his fingertip nails like digging into your lower back.
I'm getting brittle.
I am a devil. You are speaking of demons. We do not coincide very nicely.
Oh, is that offensive? I apologize.
We've had many wars because of this. At the moment, we're at an okay place. But some of us are still a little burned from the last time. I'm a few years older than you, tiny flesh bag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that's a slur.
Is it? I'm sorry.
It's fine. I call him Boney.
Whoa.
You know, fair is fair.
It's, yeah, well, 1 for 1.
Rather than, never mind. Sure, just both be racist. That's fine. It solves the problem.
It's speciesist.
We can't all be racist.
But, yes, devils and demons are living together. A little bit. But when you're as old as I am, you get tired of them.
But they're both in hell, right? Just different layers, or how does that work?
Some of the layers have kind of mixed together over some time, where we move some people to other layers. It's a whole thing. I don't have time to explain it. I have to go protect you guys or something.
Yeah, because we did run into some of those on the way here. I hope they don't actually followed us.
No, they probably would stay in the jungle.
Cool. But just in case. We love the fog.
Just in case, we'll have them for breakfast.
Cool.
So
Their
Kinda
treaty means
walk
nothing
over.
here on this plane of existence, may I say.
just
I
kinda
appreciate
walk
you, Maldor.
over to everybody else.
Hope you enjoyed the food.
It was all right.
I'm walking over to everybody like, are we seriously contemplating this?
I don't like this.
If we all just take a watch, what's he going to do? We can just wake each other up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with Sartine on this.
I think he's kind of harmless, but at the same time,
Oh, he's definitely not harmless. You look
you
at
know,
him.
You know what? I know, obviously. I mean, like, from brain standpoint. I just feel like, I don't know. We gotta make sure the tribe doesn't see him because that will end up very poorly for him. And
Oh,
yeah, you didn't piece that together.
no, I did not.
I will say, if he was attacked by the tribe and survived, he's probably pretty sturdy.
And I
Or
know-
he ran away.
Or he ran away.
So, well, how about we cross that bridge if we get to it?
I'll shoot him. I do not
think
care.
Just for the night, you know?
Yeah.
Like he
For
can
the
watch
night.
it for the night, and then
I
we'll
mean,
make our
yeah,
way
We
down.
could just
Yeah.
not walk towards that bridge, but it's whatever.
I mean, we're here now.
Yeah, we're already at that bridge.
So,
We are on a mountain. I can just push him.
I don't think that's not how mountains work.
We can
He'll
just
probably-
take watch.
yeah.
But I think it's best if we sleep closer together so we can see each other in the fog.
I agree.
Like, instead of tents, we sleep just huddled up next to the fire.
Enos always told me you liked being the small spoon.
Okay, well... Damn
Oh,
it,
was that
17.
so?
I walk out. I walk away.
Nah, I use move earth to spin him around from where he's walking, so he's end up back at us. Where are you
Magic.
going?
Magic.
I'm going to sleep.
Well, I'm outnumbered, so whatever.
We'll be fine. Don't worry.
If you want, Giltesh, I can stay right next to you, and I will keep eye on Bone Man.
You do that already.
I stopped doing that. I have other lizard head. This lizard head bigger than your lizard head, so win-win, right?
Yes.
Very good.
I could say stuff, but I wasn't gonna touch that one. Okay.
So Sartine will take first watch.
I'll take second.
Okay.
I was gonna take. You got it.
Sartine's watch.
I have a bad feeling.
She fell asleep immediately.
Man, that's a 1.
Come on.
Just to the left of a 5, baby. 15
Yeah.
Oh,
plus stuff.
jeez.
She just sits there the whole time, and then wakes up George at the end of her watch. Nothing seems to happen.
Damn, I'm itching. I'm
Cool.
itching.
We had 2 episodes of combat. I'm not itching
You're
for
right.
shit.
You're right.
George, give me a perception check.
Let's do this. Oh. 17 plus nothing.
I don't like how you
The
threw it. That was
confidence.
weird.
The confidence saying
I've
plus
been throwing it like that.
nothing.
I've been throwing it like that all day today. Usually I roll it normally, but today I've just been like,
Something about just it was like
Yeah.
very stiff. It was like
Yeah, with a 17, about 2 hours into your watch, you hear something in the distance. Not too far away, but not extremely close. You hear sounds of things dying.
Oh,
oh.
That's all I have to say.
I'm just gonna whisper, Maldor? Is that you?
When I whisper, there's no response.
Fuck. I don't want to yell. Fuck. I'm fuck. Oh yeah, I'm gonna like just a little bit, just louder, like a normal talking voice. Maldor?
Yes.
Is it coming in from the same direction that I hear things dying?
Yes.
What you doing over there, buddy?
I'm getting breakfast.
Just give me a thought. So like bunnies and rabbits, moose. What you doing over there?
I don't know what you call these. We have hellhounds. I don't know what these would be.
Hellhounds, wolves?
those are pronounced as children.
Wolves.
Dogs? Do they walk on 4 legs or 2?
Most things seem to walk on 4 legs, except for you all that talk back.
Okay, good. Good. So you're not killing a person or a humanoid.
Do you walk on 4 legs or 2?
Sometimes we walk on 4.
Like he's like talking down to whatever he's doing.
Jeez.
Oh, that's right, you're dead.
Are we all awake at
No.
this point?
No, it's just
Damn.
George.
You know, I'm going to regret not. I'm going to regret this, but you do you, Maldor.
There's plenty for everyone.
You know what? I will be fine with my
Thank
rations.
goodness.
If you say so. The rest of
As
your
long
watch.
as it didn't talk back to you.
The rest of your
It's
watch.
fine.
Well, it's dead, so can't talk back when you're dead. Rest of the watch goes by uneventful.
Cool.
You all wake up to the smell of burning flesh as you see 3 giant rotisserie wolves on the side of the hill.
That's so awesome.
I kind of just grab Ember and be like, please don't look. Please don't look.
Yeah, he's doing one with each hand, and he has his tail doing the third one. Good morning, everyone.
Maldor, you're so talented.
Was there another arrow by my head when I woke up?
No, because you were on stone, so it's a lot harder to embed an arrow.
Stick one in there.
It's a good crossbow. It's not stone worthy.
Cool.
You all eat your lovely wolves if you want to.
I'd
And-
try it.
I will.
It's very well rotated. All of it is nice and tender.
Oh, wow.
Oh, jeez.
Uh,
You're all right, Maldor.
well, that's very nice of you to say, Giltesh. And you all part ways with Maldor. Continue traveling on this day. I lost track of how many days we fucking did today. Oh god.
Like 5 or 6.
I think we did 5. We'll just
'Cause
say.
we lost one.
Yeah, you lost today and then gained one, and it was only 5 days to get back. So
Yeah, because we all rolled once, so it was 5 days.
yeah. And you traveled down the mountain with Telione in the distance. And that is where we're going to end.
Yippee.
With the potential meetup of the party and the Stormmain tribe at the beginning of next episode.
We mean potential.
We might never play again.
H-Gen. Oh.
If we
okay,
ever
so-
play again, then it's
I
potential.
thought you meant by potential meetup that it was like all the Stormmain tribe is dead.
Yeah, you walk
Right.
over, it's just a fucking massacre.
Graveyard.
Stuff for me.
So thank you guys for watching. Thank you all for playing. Hopefully we'll see you next week. I don't know what schedules are. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.